I want to ride my bicycle, I want to ride my bike. Oh, hey, guess what? Today I'm checking out the Schwinn Swinger. I'm sorry, what's that? Oh, I'm actually driving the Kia Stinger. The badges are vintage, it looks about the same. Easy to confuse, except, whoop. Oh man, a vintage bicycle cannot do that. This is actually the Kia Sports Sedan, and I get to drive the top-end model that has a V6 twin-turbo engine. Now, most of you that watch my channel know that's not the only reason why I got it. You can go watch Ferraris and Porsches all day on another channel. You want to know if this will really live up to the sedan moniker of that sports sedan, and let me tell you, it actually does. It has tons of room for such a seemingly compact car, and the seats do this cool squish thing. Where they squish your sides when you put it in sport mode. Who wouldn't want a car that does that? I'm really excited to show you all the fun features, so let's see if it fits the fam.
I want to thank Sands Kia in Surprise. They provided me the vehicle today. Sandskia.com. If you are looking for a new or used vehicle, go check them out. They've got cars and SUVs and vans. They've got the car that'll fit your fam. I'm Mr. Bram, and these are my 3 kids. Join us while we journey to find the perfect car to fit the fam.
So the thing about the Stinger is that it's considered a sports sedan, and you're probably not going to be taking your infant around corners at higher than advisable speeds. But if you did choose to put an infant seat in here, I didn't even have to adjust my driver's seat to a comfortable seating position for my frame, and the seat fit right in. Now, one of the features I did have to turn off is called easy entry, and that's basically makes it so that the car seat moves back when you turn on and off the car. Now, as you might expect, this has really low ceilings, and so in order for me to reach back to my infant behind me, I'm gonna have some issues. Overall, I would say it's a comfortable seating position with an infant seat in there. And once you get into the passenger side of the Stinger, that's when you realize how small this car really feels. Now, exterior dimensions says that it is a mid-size sedan. But once you sit in here with this low sweeping roof and the design language of the interior, it makes it feel more compact. And I'm not claustrophobic, and in fact, there's plenty of leg room in here. But if I had to turn around and get to my infant, I would have tons of issue. And I would really suggest if you do decide to have an infant in the Stinger, you sit in the back seat to tend to that child.
The Stinger is low enough that getting in was a breeze. The seats in the back are sculpted to hold a passenger in place, so the booster sits down in a nice groove. Also nice is the latches that stay still, so the child can easily buckle on the first try.
Now, I don't dare lean too much further into the back seat of this car because with the first row and these car seats in here, there's not a ton of room between the seats. That was until I saw the kids get in. As you can see with the kids getting in here, they really had no problem. And in fact, once they were in, they had more room than I would ever expect with a car that feels this tight. Now, I would worry about the center console. It's got some buttons and stuff that little feet are gonna end up kicking, and you actually can put a kid in the center seat. See, there's a seat belt for the center. It's hidden, and it's a pretty neat little feature. And there's 3 top seat tethers. That's right, 3 top seat tethers in the back of the Stinger. Who would have thought when there's not even 3 in the back seat of most minivans? That being said, the 3 car seats did fit in here pretty good, and if you only had 1 forward facer, this would be an excellent car. In fact, let's see how the rest of the stuff would fit in the trunk. So one of the nice features about this trim level is the auto tailgate. It opens up for you. Now the thing about the Stinger is it's rear wheel drive, which means that you end up with not quite as big of a trunk, let's check this out. The stroller actually fits in there pretty good, and with this hatch, I mean, it's a really big trunk area. It just doesn't go down very far. The other thing is, directly underneath this flooring, they tell you not to put anything below there that's flammable. So you might be able to keep some wipes or something like that, but you're not going to want to keep additional bottles of anything just because the exhaust is really close to the floor there. And I felt it after driving this for a little while, and the metal floor gets warm, not disturbingly hot, but if you're out for some orange mocha frappuccinos and you happen to be in the middle of a gas fight, I just wouldn't expect you to put your damp shirt underneath the floor there.
From the outside, the Stinger is striking, and it has a style that most are willing to get on board with. I'd even go as far as to say it's attractive. This drives like a rocket, and the seats hold you tight, but the interior, while nice, lacks the true feel of a premium product. What it more than makes up for is in its ability to carry your family comfortably. I ran over some rough road, and while sporty, the GT2's adaptive suspension made it feel almost like nothing was there. In the end, my only complaint is with the center seat being higher than the two outboard seats, which means that most wider car seats won't sit correctly. If you're looking for a sporty, attractive car that can take your family with you when you need to, you might get stung by this Kia.
Hey, thank you so much for checking out Fit the Fam today. If this was helpful at all, make sure that you hit the like and subscribe icon right over here. And if you're continuing to shop, over here is a vehicle that's comparable to the one we just reviewed. Again, thank you so much. I'm very fortunate to be able to make videos for you, our Fit the Fam family. Have a good one.